Welcome and thanks for joining us. You are here today as you believe that information and knowledge sharing is critical in a connected world. Our goal with this show and company is to introduce high quality, actionable insights that will help both hiring managers and job seekers execute lean recruitment processes and gain industry knowledge to further enhance their careers. Today, I'm joined by a multi-award winning CEO who, with the help from her team, has developed the first carbon reduction software that uses algorithms to analyze over 300,000 data points to predict and prioritize the most critical environmental issues and the way that industries and companies impact these environmental changes. Not only is she the founder of this company, she's also helped found the Greentech Alliance, which is a community of green tech companies that connects members to VCs, media, and other experts to help drive a positive change. Her background is nothing short of exceptional. Forbes 30 under 30, one of the top 80 founders shaping the post-pandemic world, one of the top 100 women in Germany for 2020, and winner of numerous awards from Google, McKinsey, Rocket Internet. Honestly, the list can keep going, but we only have a short period of time. So it is an absolute pleasure to introduce Lubomila Jordanova, the CEO of Plan AEarth. So welcome to the show, Lu. How are you doing?
Hi, Eden. I'm doing really great. Really happy to be here.
Good. And like the list, like I said, it goes on, but what we don't want to do is focus just on your achievements. Although they are great, I am really keen just to deep dive straight into Plan A as a business. For obviously those who don't know the business, I gave it a short description just then, but I guess as the CEO, in your own words, can you kind of explain a little bit about where you guys are right now as a company?
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, my achievements don't matter at all if it was not for the Plan A team. So I definitely would prefer to focus on that as well. The company has been founded in 2017. We founded it then in Berlin. And now we are at 30 people, doubling the team within the next 6 months also. And what we've been doing over the last few years is focusing on the software that you mentioned that enables businesses to calculate, monitor, reduce their emissions with a strong focus on science, which is the strong capability on our side since day one.
Cool. And you're absolutely right. The team is the focus of this conversation as well. So there is an incredible amount of stats and things like that say X amount of businesses fail over a certain period of time. And Berlin is no exception to startups rising and falling quite quickly. I am keen to kind of peel back the curtain, as it were, and kind of see how you as a team have kind of developed over the course of the last year, especially with COVID, and how you've kind of maintained the internal culture and engagement, as it were, when naturally we've all kind of had a pretty rough year. So let's start with that in the sense of how are you continuously engaging with your team and keeping them focused on your long-term strategy?
For Plan A, COVID was a really interesting situation because we more than doubled the team and we had to do it in an online setting. We never have been a remote company or remote first company, so we had to adapt our ways of doing things, recruitment, and also the whole team engagement. And a few practical things have helped a lot. First of all was regular discussions with the individuals on the team to ask them how they're feeling. We had people that were feeling not so happy with living by themselves and being stuck at home for over 6 months at some point, and now it's getting to a year. The second element was that we started focusing a lot on team engagement, which was kind of always part of what we were doing with Plan A, but it takes a different shape when you are more than 30 people because you then have to be a bit more attentive to every single detail because some people might go and decide to stay in the background, so we need to keep everyone engaged. For this, we've done really funny stuff. The latest one was we developed an ad for Plan A for 2150. So we basically had to develop a concept of what Plan A would look like in 150 years, 130 years. And then the final element is, at least from my perspective as a CEO, that I spent a lot of time on making sure that there's a high level of satisfaction on the team and any kind of concern or disbalance or problem is being resolved immediately.